Okay, hi, welcome to the class, Callista. Callista, you currently have 8 points. Callista can't hear. Welcome to the class, Callista. You currently have 8 points. Your account is still here. I haven't deleted it yet. So, yay. Okay, so there we go. All right, let's begin. So sorry, these are your accounts here. Yeah, Callista is at 8 points. Franson is at 42 points. Okay. All right, let's start. So, I have downloaded the list of people who have completed the questions that I'm going to cover today online. So you can actually complete the questions online first before coming, and that is highly recommended because if you got it right online, you automatically will get the point on Class Dojo because you got it right. If you get it wrong, when you're going through the lesson, I will tell you that you got it wrong and you get a second chance at answering it again. So it's always a good thing to complete your questions first before coming for class in order to maximize the number of points that you can get on Class Dojo. All right. So currently, only Zoe and Callista has completed their answers online. And I think Callista didn't have the time to complete questions, the last 3 questions, I think. So you will have to give me the answers for that later on, okay? Let's begin. So students, this is the last lesson of the year, all right? After today's lesson, I will say Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, have a great holiday ahead, okay? 88 tuition will close, all right, after today's lesson, and we will only be back from 8th January onwards. So for the first week of January, there will be no tuition classes. You will only come back on 8th January onwards. And for all of you here, your lesson will be on 9th January. Okay, so have a fantastic holiday, okay, after this. Now, let's begin with vocabulary close. So for this, you have to pick a word basically from the words at the top here. Of course, you can actually put in the blank. You can actually do it first without the helping words, right? And that will make it a comprehension close instead of a vocabulary close, wouldn't it? But over here, we have the helping words. Okay, so for Jovi and Franson, you would have to give me the answers in the blanks directly. Oh, Franson was at the zoo the whole afternoon. He came home and ate dinner and then the lesson started. Wow, I am so jealous that you went to the zoo. That was awesome. I always love going to Singapore Zoo or the River Safari. Or now there's like a new bird park, right? They actually moved to Mandai, right? Oh, must be amazing to go there. Don't worry, don't worry. If you haven't done it online, that's fine. Just give me the answer now. Okay, so for question number 1, Zoe and Callista got it correct. Jovi and Franson, give me your answers. Eliza wondered why a small crowd had gathered around the entrance of our society gate. When she looked up, she was what? A wooden platform used by cleaners to access high-rise apartments was what in mid-air around the 7th floor, hanging by a single cable. Ooh, sounds dangerous. And this has actually happened before in real life, where the cleaners platform that they use to clean very high-rise buildings, right? Like the rope has actually broken before. So it's quite a dangerous situation here. So can Franson and Jovi send me their answers? Very good, Franson, you are correct. But you're supposed to give me the letter. Don't need to give me the word. Yeah, just give me the letter, but you're correct. Okay. Okay, Jovi has given me the answer as well. All right, so the answer is actually G, startled. Okay, so she was startled. Startled meaning she was alarmed, right? She was surprised. She was startled. Okay, so we don't say scaled. Scaled actually means you measure something and then you convert it over. So you scale it. For example, you measure something in centimeters and then you want to scale it to inches. So you do a conversion, you do a multiplication. That's called scaling. Scaled might also mean that something is covered in scales, like a snake is covered in scales, or a monitor lizard is covered in scales. Okay, so over here for this, hold on. I can see Franson is experimenting with different frames. All right, so Avery is not here, Catherine. Most of the other students will come back during like in the new year. So you get to see the rest of them then, but for now, you won't see them. So Toby might come later, Grace might come later, I have no idea. Let's just put her in first. Zhen is not here. So Jovi and Callista and Franson and Zoe. Yes. Okay, save attendance. Good. Okay, so everyone here got the first one right. But Jovi didn't. That's okay. Okay. 2 points. All right. Next. A wooden platform used by cleaners to access high-rise apartments was what in midair around the 7th floor, hanging by a single cable. For this one, both Zoe and Callista got it correct. That's good. How about Jovi and Franson? What do you think the answer is? Okay, so Jovi has given me his answer and Franson has given me his answer as well. So the answer over here, all right, the wooden platform was actually suspended. So the answer is H, all right, suspended. What does suspended actually mean? Suspended means it's just hanging over there, right? It's hanging. So it's suspended in midair. All right, so that's what's happening over here. Let me assign the points. So it hasn't snapped yet, Jovi. If it snapped, right, the cleaners would all fall to their death very quickly and very violently. Okay, so we can't say snapped over here, right? If it snapped, they would all be dead. So allow me to show you what's actually happening here in the passage. And this actually happens in real life. So look at this, dangerous window cleaning. So over here, we have a cleaning platform where one of the cables has actually snapped, causing the cleaning platform to lean dangerously to the other side. There we go. So look at this. And bump.
Oh no!
Right, so
Is he safe?
we're not sure what happened over here, why there was that explosion over there. But luckily,
Oh no!
The cleaner over there, right, seems to be all right, or rather it looks all right.
Yeah, someone is taking care of.
Yeah. So that's what happened, yeah. I have no idea what happened to the explosion, but this is what's happening. Basically, the cleaning platform,
Oh no!
well, the cleaning platform was actually hanging, all right, by one rope. That's what's happening here in this passage. The other 3 cables that had held it up had somehow what? Okay, this is the part where you need the answer you gave previously, Jovi. And for this, Callista and Zoe are correct. So the other 3 cables, for some reason, had suddenly what? Had somehow what? Okay, Jovi has given me his answer. Waiting Franson's answer. Franson, what's your answer for number 3? Yes, very good. Okay, so all of you are right. So it had somehow snapped. All right, snapped means it had just broken apart. All right, very dangerous. So that's why if you clean windows like that, the pay is quite high because the risk is high as well. If you fall off, you are basically dead, right? Because you will be at very high levels. So yeah, just to make it a bit easier, let me just remove Grace first and Toby. So I can just put select all and +2. All right, next. A man was hanging onto the metal railing at the side of the platform and was shouting for help. There was nothing the crowd could do but watch what as the man clung on for dear life. So there was nothing they could do but watch in what way, right? How did they feel? Okay, Jovi is done. Jovi is correct. Good. How about Franson? And Kalissa and Zoe are correct as well. Good. Okay, Franson is right as well. So they could not do anything but watch helplessly. Now you might wonder, why are they helpless, right? Can't they do something about it? Well, they can by calling the police and maybe like a fire brigade to come and help if possible. But they would not be able to directly help this man because the lock on the door to reach the roof is normally locked very carefully because they don't want people doing anything weird on the roof. So normally passers-by can't do anything about it. Okay. So there we go. That's 2 points for everyone. Okay. By the grace of God, which means like thankfully, 2 fire engines appeared at the scene within a few minutes. Oh, there's a grammatical error over here. It's supposed to be within a few minutes, not within few minutes. A few minutes. The firefighters swung into action and lost no time in getting the long ladder on the truck fully to rescue the men. So they need to get the ladder like make it longer, right? By the way, we've used H, so let's cancel that. We've used G, and we have used E. So please don't use those 3 anymore. Okay, Franson has given me his answer, and Franson is correct. How about Jovi? Jovi is correct as well. Good. Zoe got this one wrong. Zoe, please give me the answer as well. So getting the long ladder on the truck fully what? Yes, that's right. B, fully extended, yeah? So you know that for the ladders on top of the fire engine trucks, right? They are shortened in order to save space so that the fire engine can store it, right? If it's too long, the ladder would be swinging left and right and swiping at stuff, right? Destroying things. Okay? Oh yeah, we also use C. Thank you for reminding me, Franson. Okay, so we've used extended over here. Good. So everyone gets 2 points. Okay. Just as the ladder was about to reach him, the man let out a scream and appeared to slip down the railing. Fortunately, one of the firefighters whacked the ladder very quickly and grabbed the man just when he lost his grip. Okay, over here, you need a word that I've talked about just now as well. Now, this is the third meaning, which I forgot to tell you about. If you scale something, you are climbing something upwards. You are scaling it upwards. So if you scale a mountain, you have climbed the mountain basically. So the answer here is actually D, right? Scaled. So one of the firefighters scaled the ladder very quickly and grabbed the man just when he lost his grip. Okay? And because I volunteered that answer to you guys and I didn't explain that meaning to you, so everyone here by default gets the 2 points, okay? So scaled is the answer. You scale a ladder, you can scale a mountain as well. As long as you're going upwards, you say you're scaling it. The crowd let out a huge sigh of relief and started cheering spontaneously.